Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon for many parts of the world you are watching me. I send my greetings. Greetings to my Facebook followers, my YouTube followers, my Instagram followers. I greet you all. My name is Oma Water. Priestess Oma Water. Excuse me. Guys, please let's tap on our screen to invite others while we wait for others to join before I get into the topic today. Let's tap on our screen. Let's share the live. Share the live to our enemies, to our friends, to our loved ones, to those that feel like you cannot make it in life, to those that are expecting you to come and beg them. Send the life to them so they will know that things are still going on well with you. Good evening, Presh. Erica, how are you, darling? Guys, let's tap on our screen. Let's tap on our screen. Queen Meg, I see you. Emerald, good evening, darling. How are you? Good evening, darling. How are you? Steffi Queen, I see you, darling. Ancestors Offspring, I see you. Pretty Rachel, I see you. How are you doing? I'm great. Oh, welcome, Fresh. Don't worry, you're going to have a nice time here. Guys, let's tap on our screen. What is screen? Let's tap on our screen. You know that it is when we get to 2,000 likes that we'll always start the main topic. Today is going to be another interesting session where we rub minds and actually say things that are right. I listen to you and you listen to me as well. It's always a learning experience when we come together on TikTok like this. Let's tap on our screen, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about, a lot of people, I see it, I hear it. A lot of people say, Oma, I have a call. But anytime I have a call, anytime I dream, what I see is I see myself as a prophetess. I see myself, thank you so much, darling, for the gift. Thank you. I see myself delivering people in my dream. I don't see myself as a priestess. But anytime I go out, they tell me I have a call. Thank you so much for the gift. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hasent. Thank you, darling. So I decided to come and educate those people today. Oma, I have a call. I want to answer it in the church way. Oma, I have a call, but they said I'm a prophetess. Oma, I have a call. Good evening, dear. Oma, I have a call, but I cannot just do it in the traditional way because of my background. Oh, thank you, darling. Because of my background, I can't do it the traditional way. What will people say about me? I was raised as a Christian. I'm from a Christian home. How am I going to answer this call? What am I going to do? Come forward. Stay in the front row. This session is for you. Yesterday it was another people's session. Today the session is for you. I would always say, Africans. He say yes, so it's for me. Queen Meg, okay. Thank you, darlings. Yes, grab your popcorn. Just like I will always say, we Africans, we are what? Spiritual beings and not religious people. One thing that I always feel bad is when they classify African spirituality to be a religion. But it's okay because it is under our, how will I put it? our governmental sectioning, right? So they put African spirituality under traditional religion. Now, the truth is, African spirituality is not a religion. We are not religious people, we are spiritual people. And as African children, we are spiritual, not religious. It is the foreigners that brought religion to our path. As Africans, we never knew what was a religion. We never had a religion. What we had was spirituality. Now, when the foreigners came and brought a lot of things that they call civilization, they brought religion as one of their tools to enslave the African child. Now, it comes back to you as an African child that has a calling, and because you were raised, or all your life you have been a Christian, right? Because of your upbringing. When you now find out that you have a call, the next thing you are thinking about is, they said I have a call, but I don't see myself in my dream being a priestess. I see myself doing deliverance. I see myself conducting crusade. Thank you, darling, for the gift. That's how I see myself. So why would Oma tell me that I am a priestess? How does it correlate? I want to give a practical example. Please be very attentive in this class, or in this session, if I can say it like that. If you are a regular follower on TikTok, if you click 1, 2, 3 spiritualist posts, if you notice, for the next few days or for the next few hours, what will be appearing on your FYP will be spiritualists. You will be seeing different spiritualist posts. Am I right? If you have experienced this kind of thing, please comment and tell me I am right. If you are going through TikTok and you click on one spiritualist, you watch her video, you now leave there, you go and click on another one, you watch a video. Before you know, you begin to see a lot of spiritualists on your FYP. That is the logarithm. That is how it works. If you have a call, now, because you are already used to the Christian mindset of going to church, you've seen people, you've done deliverance, all your life you've been a Christian, so that's your FYP will be what? That Christian kind of way. If they want to communicate with you, they will show you that you are doing deliverance for people, because that is your FYP. That are the images that your brain has captured. That is what they will use to pass the message to you. Do you understand? Now you begin to see things like you doing deliverance, you going to church, you holding mic. Some don't even see it at all. Now, when you now come up and you now tell me that, Oma, I see myself as a prophetess. I see myself holding mic. I don't see myself with any native chalk. One thing you don't understand, that as an African child, we have our own way of worship. We have our own way of worship. If your mind has not been, thank you Joshua for that. If your mind or your brain has not been clouded with the religious things, if your spirit guides want to come, they will come the way they are. Because why? Your brain is not clouded with religion. But if your brain is clouded in religion, they will not want to confuse you. They will come in the way you can understand, letting you know that you have a call, you are doing deliverance, you are doing healing. That is why you are a called person. You have a spiritual call. They will show you with a picture you will understand. They would not want to scare you. They will only most times it is when they have been showing you these things, you are not responding, they now begin to scare you. By some of them, yes, I dreamt I was given a white bead. Yes, sometimes there are certain spirits that come in different form. There are some spirits that come with animal form. There are some spirits that come in masquerade form. It depends on the spirit that is calling you and the message they want to pass to you. So most times, if water is calling you, they will show you in the term that you will understand. You will see yourself doing deliverance in church. You are doing crusade. You are attending to women. You are doing this. Good evening, darling. You are doing that. You now begin to see yourself that you are a prophetess. As an African child, nobody that's what I'm saying now. Nobody calls you as a religious person. We have our spirituality, irrespective of your tribe. African spirituality is versatile to Africans. We are not religious people. So if they tell you have a call, they are not calling you into any religion. They are calling you into spirituality. Now, there are some people that will say, Oma, I have been all my life, I have seen myself as a Christian. I cannot do these things. How do I start? How will I be talking like you? How do I know what this person have? One thing that you people forget is that it is not humans that call people. It is spirits that call us. It is spirits that call us. When spirit calls you and you settled or you align with the spirit that calls you, they begin to use you. You become a tool. That is where that word of we are pencils in the hands of the Lord comes from. You are a pencil in the hands of the spirits that called you. They learn certain things. They don't learn it. Yes, you can have one or two mentors that would tell you, okay, do it like this, do it like this. But you see this spiritual work, they learn now. The spirits that called you begin to speak through you. They begin to use you. They begin to direct you. They begin to direct you. There are some of you that Lafina, okay, is you for Austria. Okay, I see you, darling. Right? There are some people, some of you that have call, and they tell you that you have a spiritual call on your head. You are called to serve, and you begin to ask, how am I going to do it? Where do I start from? Where do I start? How do I start? What will I say? These are questions that I hear every day. How do I start? What will I say? How will I see these things? The spirit that called you, when it is time, the spirit that calls you begin to use you. Do you understand? There are certain things that cannot be learnt. There are certain things that cannot be learnt. If they chose you for a purpose. They chose you to use you. Nobody, no African child is called. That is why I cringe when I see posts on TikTok or on social media and they are saying that you can answer your call in a Christian way. Thank you, darling. Thank you. I wonder, why the confusion? Why are you telling me that I can go and practice African spirituality and come forward and call Jesus? If Jesus is calling me, let me face Jesus wholeheartedly. If you have a call and you want to practice it as a prophetess, I think the Christians have pastoral school. If you want to practice your calling as a Christian, go to a pastoral school. Do the pastoral service. And let us know that you are practicing the call in a Christian way. Don't come and say you are practicing in a Christian way and you want to come and still do African spirituality. That is where I have problem with it. And that is where your spirit guide does not like it, because I will see you as a deceiver. You can exactly, I am light. You cannot be hot or cold. You either go to A or go to B. You cannot put your leg in A and put your leg in B. I have issues with it. And it is high time people stop misleading people. You cannot be having call as an African child and thinking that why you are called to be a pastor or you are called to be a prophetess. It is a lie. It is a lie. I don't know why you will tell somebody that is going through a spiritual journey or his spiritual journey, you tell them that you can settle water and go and what? Open church. That Jesus was a water child. What is all this? If Jesus was a water child, face the Jesus ministry. Go to pastoral school. Face the pastoral school. But whereby you now come and go and settle water, you are dealing with water spirits, which is our African spirituality. You are dealing with deities from your father's place. You are dealing with all these spirits. Now you go and open a place and you hold mic and you are shouting Jesus. Okay, so let me ask some of you that do this act. When you find somebody that is going through water spirit torments, or water spirit is tormenting this person, and this person needs to go and rectify their water and spirit, what do you tell them? Do you remove mic and tell them in their ear to go and settle spirits? Or you tell them that they should come to your office and you see them privately? Or what exactly do you tell them?
They refer them to Omar.
Okay, they refer them to me. To Omar to collect. I want to understand. It is high time we stop the deceit. It is high time. That is why I am coming out to make it clear. To do some of you are here. You have this calling on your head. And you are still confused that I don't see myself in the water. What I see is what? I see myself holding microphone. I see myself this. Because that are the images your brain has pictured. If you know that you have a call, if you know that you have a call, let no priestess or pastor or anybody deceive you and tell you that you can settle spirit. Then you put a Mary image on your altar. You will, Mary is also a fertility goddess. Why the deceit? It is the problem our parents. These are the problems that our parents face. That is why we, the children, are facing this problem. Now, you still want the children, the upcoming ones, to continue in the deceit. Let my child see me and know that I am an African spiritualist. I practice African spirituality. And they will begin to follow it. Let my child not see me that I am going to church but I'm still practicing African spirituality. They begin to see that that one is evil, because anytime they go to church, the pastor in the church will let them know that that one in the house is evil. Forgetting that their mother and their father has been doing it secretly. I find it some people find it very strange when they come to me and I tell them that their father did water rituals. And they become shocked. Because why? Dust, please. Dust, please. Right? If you know that you have a call, and you know that this call is disturbing you, please don't let all these plenty teachings on TikTok confuse you. There is nothing like answering the call in the Christian way. What is the Christian way exactly? Thank you, darling, for the gift. What exactly is the Christian way? It is religion that has put us Africans in where we are. And you want to still breed the young generation to continue to be deceived. You that is saying that you can answer the call in the Christian way. Most times, why did you leave Christianity and come to African spirituality? Why did you leave Christianity and come back to your roots? Why? Why did you not stay in Christianity and be very, very versatile, dedicated there? One thing I know is, see, there are too many deceits in the body of Christ, according to what they call it. Right? There are too many deceits. There are a lot of pastors that have come to do what they call osenabo. They have come to wash their eyes from spiritualists. I have said, good evening, darling. I have said it is high time we African spiritualists stop working for these pastors. Because the way they ridicule us in African spirituality, if we start ridiculing the Christians like this, a lot of churches will close. I know of how many pastors I have come to that have chatted me personally that they want to have vision. They want to be seen. They want their vision to open because they want to open church. That's why they can see you and tell you your problem, but they cannot give you the solution. Because they are not the ones that even have the vision. They will tell you, I see you have wealth. I see you in Canada. I see you here. But they are not telling you what you will do to go there. They are not telling you what you will do for the wealth to manifest. There is nothing like answering the call in a Christian way. I I find it funny. There was one that chatted, one of my friends that is a priestess, said, please, I want to have the kind of crowds that I want you to work for me so that I will have the kind of crowd that Ebuka Obi has. I want to have that kind of crowd. Because they want to see vision, because they know that is what you African children want. It's not yet time to accept requests. I am teaching. Right? It is high time. It is high time African spiritualists stop working for these pastors. Because it is because you are working for these pastors. If you want to go now. Sure, I might go. Go now. I don't understand you. Hey, God. On my own life again, you are telling me you might go. You can go. Now, it is high time you start I will turn off the comment section. If you want to distract me with this, you want to go, I'll turn it off. It is high time that you that have a call, don't let anybody deceive you and tell you that you can settle your water and go and put it under. One of the genuine people that you know that are not deceiving you. How to know them? Let me tell you. People that are practicing this calling in the Christian way. Most of the time, if they open a church, I want to give you an example. If they open a church, those that are really called, by the time they open the church and they don't settle the spirits that call them, one of the things they start experiencing is that they would actually walk. Some people are born seers, so they can actually see visions and tell you because they are born seers. It is one of their gifts. There are some people that are born healers. It is part of their gift. So whether they settle spirits or they don't settle it, it is a gift given to them by spirit. It would what? It will manifest. Now, such people, when they open a church, They can give prophecies. But do you know what happens to them? They will work for people, give prophecies, tell you go and do like this, do like this. You will see result, but there is no evidence in their life. They would tell you that you will conceive on so time. Go and bathe with water. Go and bathe with soap. Go and bathe with this. You will receive the miracle. Confirm. But in their life, you that receive miracle, you will not go back to give them testimony. You will not even go back to tell them that, I saw result oh. I saw result oh. People will be getting testimonies and results from your ministry, but right down in you, you are broke and you are hungry and you are suffering. That is how you know that these people, genuinely they call them, but they are suffering. Because why? Those things that they are doing, now follow come. You will see, you will walk, people will get results, but they will not remember you. Yes. Any prophetess that you see today, whether TikTok, whether Facebook, whether anywhere in the world, that you see that is progressing, the person is living large, the person is buying car, the person has settled spirits. Most of them are deceiving you. You see all those ones that will come and say, I am prophetess so. I am prophet so. Some of them do these things because they know if they come out and tell you they are water priest or water priestess, you will not come around. They are not as bold as me and some other people that will come around and accept their call in the traditional way. So they will rather hide under what people will not use to judge them. As I'm here, I'm sure I want to be judged. Because I really don't care. I don't know if you understand. There are a lot of people that are hiding under this umbrella of deceit. They are everywhere, even on this TikTok. They are everywhere. Even on this TikTok, prophetess so. Prophet so. They will still call the name of Jesus. Receive this thing in Jesus' name. Receive this thing in Jesus' name. You, because it's Jesus you want to hear. Because it is what you want to hear. Whether the person is using water spirit, you don't care, but the person has projected the Jesus you want to see, you are there. You are there. Anyone that you see, some of them, do you know why I know them? I know them. I know how many of them have stylishly entered my DM. Because why? The kind of grace they see around me, they don't have it. It is just packaging. Deep down in their heart, they are going through a lot. Deep down in their heart, they are forget that people are coming to write, hey, mama, thank you. This prayer you did for me worked. Yes, evidence go there, but no evidence for the spiritualist life. Welcome. There is no evidence in the spiritualist life. So even when you see them, sometimes they are going through problems. Sometimes they are going through problems. Most of them will not tell you. Some of them don't even have up to 30,000 naira. What is 30,000? They are going through problems, but their page is booming on TikTok. Their page is booming on Instagram. Their page is booming on Facebook. Testimonies are written on the comment section. People are actually having testimonies, but they are going through problem. And I have come here to tell you so that you will not be like them. so that you will not what? Be like them. If you are called, if they tell you that you have a call, please, you are either you are a dibia or you are a priestess. There is nothing like a prophetess and prophets. Don't hide under that umbrella. I have had pastors. I see, if I can come out and give evidence, but I would rather not. I have had pastors chat me from TikTok here and tell me, Oma, I am not happy with my life. I have been in this ministry for over 20 years, nothing to show. And I don't want to join the clique. Remember the word. Some of them, instead of them to join, to do it the right way, they join the religious clique, the occult clique. Even in this spirituality, they still have clique. Even in this spirituality, they still have the clique of the godfathers and the godmothers and the spiritual temples. They still have in this place, in this spirituality. If you are just starting, you need to be very careful. You need to be very careful. Some of all these spiritualists are occultic people. Some of all these spiritualists are occultic people. You need to be very careful. Some of you in the vein of, I want to have a mentor, I want to have a godfather, I want to have a godmother. Before you will know, you are in a clique and you are outside your spirituality. And you cannot go back.
Competition, bitterness, envy, jealousy, gossip.
Yes. You need to what? Be very careful. I came today for the young ones. In the verge of you want to have fame, you want to come out big. Be careful, because even inside this spirituality, there is clique and there is clique. There are some places that you will enter in the verge of spirituality that your leg will be stuck. There are some spiritualists presently that are not even using the spirits that called them again. They are now using the spirits that they called. You need to be very careful. It is not all that glitter that is gold. You want to have a big mentor. You want to be among the reigning priestess and priestess. Sorry. Many priesthood and priests and priestess. You want to belong.
She priestess is entering and disappeared. Prophetess.
There are a lot I want to say, but there are a lot I want to say. But if I shake this table will scatter. There are a lot I want to say. There are a lot that have been shown to me spiritually, that if I say yeah, a lot of you people need to be careful. You people need to be careful. There are some of you that they will tell you that if you want to be a spiritualist, you must join this thing. That if you don't join this thing, you cannot. If you don't join this set of people, you cannot be a spiritualist. If you don't join them, you cannot. Your vision will not open. If you don't join them, they will say most of all these spiritualists you see on TikTok, they are all among. They are not. We are not among. We are not among. We are not among. They know themselves.
It can never be.
I know how many times they've come to my dream to test me to join. I will not join you. You that is coming up as an upcoming priestess, you have a call right now and you're still trying to organize your feet and know where to stand. Let me tell you something. They are out for the water queens and water kings. Most of you have special gifts that they are looking for. Some of all these priestess that you see that and priests that you see that a lot of them are coming up now, they are on special assignments. They are on special assignments. Some of you will go to them innocently because you want to answer your call. And before you know, you are already in an occultic gathering. And you will take oaths, so you cannot live there. Before you know, you are working with powers that did not call you. And you are a water queen. And you are a water king. You need to be careful. Let your chi guide you. Let your chi guide you. I repeat again, let your chi guide you. See, in as much as in African spirituality, it is pure and truth, but there is still so many deceits. There is so many deceits. Just the way you have fake pastors, in African spirituality is even worse. It's even worse. Please, there is nothing like answering call the Christian way. Let nobody deceive you that Jesus Christ was a water child. That you can still do it in the Jesus way. There's nothing like Jesus way. It is either you are a Christian. If you want to answer your call as a Christian, please go to pastoral school. Go to Bible school. I'm sure these churches have their training ground. Go there. Don't come and what? Settle water spirits. Ruth the boss. So I should leave here now and come and send you the details. Is this the right place for you to ask this question? Anyway, let me tell you people one story. For everybody that has a spiritual call, there are spirits that followed you to this earth for that journey. You are not alone. You came with spirits to what? Accompany you in that journey. Because for you to have a call, it means that you are a king or you are a queen. And there is no king that moves without entourage. You have spiritual entourage. Before you start this journey, he said my own spirit don't leave me since. Oh my God. Before you start this journey, there are some of us that I have known that part of it is necessary for you to make mistakes in this your journey. It is very necessary for you to make mistake in this your spiritual journey. You will get it wrong more than once, more than twice. It's not because your spirit guides are not with you, but they want to teach you a lesson so that when you meet that situation in front, you know how to handle it. You know how to handle it. Personally, I made mistakes several times. They made me go round. They made me go round the circle. I did spirituality with the Yorubas. I did spiritual work to answer my call with the Yorubas. I went to Delta because I'm from Delta. I did it with the Urobos, right? The only people I did not go and meet is the Hausas because I know they are Muslims. If probably they were they were practicing this African spirituality, maybe I would have gone to meet one of. I even went to meet Afas, those ones that used to. Are they not Muslims? I went to meet Afana. Afa chop my money tire safe. I went there, right? Before I went to the Igbos. So I have I have a vast knowledge of how it is done in different places. Because why? They made me go through those mistakes. Because why? I was called for people like you that have call. When I started my spirituality, gradually as I was growing in it, they started what? Defining my assignments. They started defining my assignments. That is how it is. You will start from the regular every stage, but as you grow, gradually they begin to define your calling and your assignment. So they made me go through all this process so that when people like you have made mistake and you come to me, I can relate and understand what you are saying. Because why? I have worn that shoe before. But if I did not wear that shoe, by the time people that have made mistake come to meet me, I will not even know what to tell them. I will not know how to direct them. So some of you that are making mistake now, take it as a process. Because why? You will meet people that you are going to help, that have made this mistake when you finally start. They are not taking. Who is taking my beauty away? Nobody can take my beauty. I'm an Ogbanje. Some days we are very pretty. Some days we are just there. Right? Okay. So any of you that have a call and you are going through a stage in your life that it looks like, why are these people making me? Why are they making me to make mistake? And my spirit guide not seeing that I am wasting money? And my spirit guide not seeing that I am going there to make mistake and I'm wasting money? They are seeing it. It is part of the process. Anybody with a great destiny, you must make mistake to learn from your mistake. So that's why when you meet somebody you will help in your journey, you already have the experience. Ogbanje is the same thing as Egbe. What the Yorubas call Egbe. Spirit friends. Do you understand what I'm saying, guys? Thank you, darling. Okay, back to what I was saying, right? So there are some of you that will now say, this person is asking, just hold your question. I'll bring people up where I can take questions, okay? Somebody was telling me that, please, let me just put this out there. Anybody that tells you as somebody that is coming into spirituality, and they tell you that because you are you have a call, you need to join a certain fraternity, right? Is that what they call it? Fraternity. Fraternity. That you need to belong, that every spiritual person belongs to that fraternity. Please, it's a lie. You're laughing at me. Dust is a lie. You don't need to join any fraternity to be a spiritualist. You don't need to join any fraternity to be a spiritualist. Some of them that are in that fraternity self, their spirit guides have left them. There are some of them that Even me, when I wanted to start my call, they told me as at that time. But because as I was growing up, I've always heard about that fraternity. I told myself I will never be part of it. So when the woman told me that I needed to join that fraternity, I ran. I told her I don't need to join. Till today, I ran and left that Oshun pot in her house. Please, they said I should tell my husband to also come and teach them. I don't know. He's not a social media person. He's handles back work. He likes working. Let me be in front. That's my husband for you. There are some of you that in your innocence, some of you, I always say it, some of you are too naive. You cannot have a naive mentality and be entering spirituality. You cannot have a naive mentality and enter spirituality. Don't let anybody deceive you and say any big spiritualist that you see today any big spiritualist you see today is in our fraternity. Na lie. Oma are not join and my husband not join, and we will never join. You will still be big and you will still grow if you don't join that fraternity as a spiritualist. Thank God say you not join. Don't allow them to intimidate you. Especially some of you, when you are now going through your rituals, your initiation process, they begin to what? Toast you into it. And before you know, you are into it because why? In your mind, you are like, I need to join this thing to know how to do this spirituality. They will tell you that you need to join because why? As a spiritualist, attacks will come. That is the only way you can stand. My darling, if you were not called, yes, exactly, Zanamusu kingdom. If spirits not called, the spirits that called you will give you backing. The spirits that called you will put shields around you that even when they throw arrow at you, now the shields now they touch. The moment you go and join, that means you have doubted the spirits that called you and they will leave you because why? You have told them they cannot protect you. Dibia Agudiegbe, I greet you specially. They come for us on social media because we are not part of their clique. And we will not be part of their clique. They say waiting, small drop, tiny drop of water, 9 buckets stay dey full. We will wait, let our water, our tap be dropping small. We are not rushing to carry full buckets. The day when our bucket full, we go carry am. Let the tap be dropping one by one. I'm not in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry as a young spiritualist. Don't be in a hurry. I don't know who I came for this night, but I am telling you as somebody that have call, because a lot of you are beginning to discover that you have call. Don't be in a hurry. You cannot be like Oma water in a day. There were times I was coming live and I will be on live for 1 hour. It's only 2 people that are coming into the live and coming out, coming into the live and coming out. But I did not stop. For every time I was still coming live, even though I will have only 2 people coming to that live, I will still be talking. But today, I can sit down and I will have over 500 people listening to me. It did not start a day. It started gradually. Don't let anybody tell you that for you to be like that, you need to join this thing. You need to join this thing. Yes. It's true. Don't let anybody say, let me tell you, I will tell you that it is a normal process. That's why sometimes I tell people that have call, go live. Anyhow you want to say it, go live. Don't start with your own life experience. Some people get so discouraged and say, oh my, it's only one person, and that one person comes and goes. Continue. People that have large crowd of ministry today, they started with only their family members. When they wanted to open the ministry, it was their self, their wife, and their 2 children. Every day they are clapping. You that have a call, don't be discouraged that when you start your life, it's only 10 people that will be there. Continue. Rome was not built in a day. They first dig foundation. In fact, they first clear the grass, come pack the sand, come dig foundation. Now did filling. Now small house go stand. There are some of you that have started your call and you cannot do Alpha yet, and you feel like they did not call me. I did not start Alpha the very first day I answered my call. It is in your spiritual growth. There are some of you that have answered your call, that there are some gifts that you don't even know that you have yet. Because why? That gift will only materialize when you get to a certain level. There are some of you that you don't even know that you are deep seers. But because you have not gotten to that level, when that gift will open, you just feel like it is not part of your journey. Or your work, your spirit guides are not talking to you. Let me tell you people something. Everybody's spirits cannot talk to them the way they talk to each other. The way my spirit talks to me is different from the way my husband's spirit talks to him. The way your spirit will talk to you is different from the way the person that is mentoring you spirit will talk to her or him. I hear that there are some of you that have done your full work. You have settled all the spirit that called you. But because of that fear, when somebody come and meet you for work, the work you have, you will carry it and go and give your mentor. Why? Why are you taking the work to give your mentor? Why are you not doing the work yourself? Why? I want to understand why. Okay, you feel like because you just started, you cannot do the work. That means they did not call you then. I always say there is no one pattern to spiritual work. There is not one pattern to spiritual work. One of the major basic of spiritual work is the words you utter from your mouth. If they say they want to do love work, they want to tie man and woman. If you carry 2 sticks and tie it, you carry 2 candles like this, tell your spirit guide that I have come on behalf of Suzo person and I want to join 2 of them together. If it's 2 sticks you carry together and you join it and you start to declare, your spirit guide has accepted it. There is no one pattern to work. That is why I cringe when people will come out and say, it's not like that they used to do the work, as in. See, let me tell you something. There are some things that are general. I keep saying this thing. There are some things that are general and there are some things that can be done. If you know that you have settled your water or you have settled the spirit that called you, you now have the right to do works. Take the risk. Kill that fear. Kill that fear. There are some of you have settled your water since last year. Any work you still get, you still carry it and go and give that person that help you to do your work. Why? How will the blessing come? When the blessings that are coming for you to come and do work, you are carrying your blessings to give other people. Let me tell you people something, Who settle your water today? I can settle your water today, and in 6 months you will be bigger than me. People's destiny they are different. Grace is different. I can settle your water today, and in 6 months you are bigger than me. That is grace for you. It is very different. Somebody will settle your water. You now begin to be like a house help. Hey. Hey. Somebody will help you to arrange your work. Because that person was privileged, right, to help you to do your work. Instead of you to what? Begin to honor your spirit guides, is that person you begin to worship. My mentor, my mentor, my mentor, my mentor, my mentor, my mentor. Some of you have even started sleeping with your mentor. In the name of my mentor, my mentor, my mentor, my mentor. Ventilator. Eh? Ventilator. You don't need to carry your mentor's bag for you to move ahead. Do you know that there are some mentors that you will call today that I want to do this thing. I want to do this thing. I need you to do this thing. I need you to do this thing. Because money will come out from there, the mentor will not tell you. My papa, exactly, church slavery mentality. Rachel, thank you for that. That is why some of you, your spirit guide that called you are angry with you, because you forget that some of you forget that you are queens, and some of you forget that you are kings. Then you go and be degrading your spirit guide in. I'm not saying that you should be disrespectful, but don't be foolish. Don't be foolish. Give respect. Good morning, ma. Good morning, sir. Respect to who is due. And face front. Some of you, in doing that boy, girl, I've been a girl, you will never reach your destination. Because the spirit that called you does not like to be under anything. They like to. Do you know that? You see, let me tell you something. People don't know that spirit have pride. Spirit has pride, though. Some spirit have pride. I have gone to some waterworks, and the goddess of the day of the water, they will be, hey, see, one of the people when they brag where we're now water spirits. One of the spirits that brag a lot. You see, water spirit, spiritual husband and spiritual wife. Oh my God, my goodness. If you people can hear spirit talk, they brag. Some will tell you that I am a big goddess. No, I am the prettiest of all. Nobody. They will tell you, I don't go to other people's house. I don't go to other people's palace. They come to me. Even heard, oh God, spirits, they brag. Yes. Spirit brags. So imagine you now, that kind of spirit is following you. Then you go, your spirit is so, you know that there are some people, there are some water that don't go to other waters. Be there. Be there. People don't know. There are some water that no matter where you call them, they will not come until you go to their house. You don't know. Hey, God. I'm telling you. There are some waters like that. They will tell you they don't go. They are too big. They are too beautiful and they are too rich. They cannot be going there. Let the people come to their house. And no matter how you go and call them in another water, they will not come. You will carry that your ritual and go to that their house. Yes. Some spiritual spouse that brags a lot, especially those ones when they don't go separate. Then you now want to come and go and beg back. They brag. So if you are a spiritualist that don't have patience to what? To appease and beg. See, sometimes one of the weaknesses of spirit is how you praise them. How you praise them, especially spiritual spouse. Those spouses love to be praised. That is their weakness. Your spiritual spouse is suffering you. Let me give you one of their weakness. Praises. They like it when you call them names, when you honor them, when you are saluting them like this. They will be priding. I don't know how to say it. I don't just know how to say it. But it's the truth. I'm just giving you a spiritual tip. They move. When you praise spirits they move. Sometimes even when you don't carry big sacrifice, but the words of your mouth are so sweet. How do you pray when you want to wait? Let me ask you one question, please. My moderator, please help me pin this comment. Let me pin this comment. They say, how do you pray spirit you don't know? Please, have you seen Jesus Christ before? Have you seen the Holy Spirit? Don't you people praise them in church? Don't you sing and dance? Why are you asking this kind of question like a novice? The spirits that you grow up to be calling in church, have you seen them? But you praise them. Don't you sing worship song? Some of you will even start crying as they are singing worship song. Not be say I dey craze. Now wetin? Now God I dey praise. Oh, you don't see God before. You don't see him. But you praise them. They laugh. That's how it is. Do you know that there are some deities? But no, see, let me tell you people something. Some of you So let me tell you people something. There was a time I was a Christian. When I was a Christian, now I was going to this particular prophetic church, unknown to me that church is a marine church, because the basis of the church happened to be from the marine kingdom, right? But for every time I'm praising, I will be singing. They carry the praises from my head, the whole two bag. I will sing because I felt like I needed answers. When I want to worship God like this in that church, I can sleep on the ground and be worshiping God. Unknown to me that I'm worshiping my water spirit. I clocked my first 1 million in that church. Yes. I clocked my first 1 million naira in that church. Because why? I didn't know that it was my water spirit I was worshiping, as in I was praising. Because when they start singing like this, come, Proud of Banje, carry down your moods and get out of my life. If you are looking for followers, get out of here. So if you don't listen, you are writing 1001 moods. Now, then in that church, I will be, when they start praising like this, I will dance and forget myself. Right? I didn't know that it was water spirit I was praising, because whatever you are doing there, because it is on the basis of the marine, it is more like you are praising, working for your water people. So by the time I begin to, sometimes when I want to worship, I will lie down on the ground. I will be see, if you are a Christian here, that before you became a tradition, a African spiritualist, right? And you want to lie to me that you have not worshipped God and start crying, you are lying. There are some days, some kind of worship that you will just enter the mood, you will not even know when tears will start coming. I better carry your relationship and go. Yes, that is why Celeb works for it. Now you get it, Ozzy. Some of you that are Christians, you don't know that the basis of your church is in the marine and you are a water child. By the time you are dancing and praying and doing this, you are settling your water spirits. Even rough, thank you. See, let me tell you that sometimes you go all out for spirits like this. Everywhere goes stew without sacrifice. Because why? The what? This she kissing and cake. I beg, leave me. Some of you don't know how to praise spirits. Some of you are looking for money to settle, do your spiritual work. Some of you cannot. It's not swell. It's not that I'm swearing for you, but some of you go suffer tea. You know why? Because you don't know how to move spirits. You don't know how to demand from spirits. Do you know that let me even give a normal scenario. Do you know that as a man, if they get the way your wife go praise you, pet you, praise you, right? You ask her, well, okay, what do you want? What is it you want? It's normal. Yes. Some of you don't know how. You see, that's your mentality. Even some of you, when you even go and do water work, appeasement, you are rushing. So I've seen it now 1,001 times. Let me give example. Let me use this bowl to give example. They will hold it like this. They will hold the bowl like this. They are they will just be and you know, for instance, they will not even open their mouth to talk. They will be saying it in their mind very fast. 2 seconds, they've already tell me, I'm done. I'm done. I'm true. Should I drop it? I'm true. Should I drop it? Why? They won't rush quick come up for them. Me person not say they carry bowl. I've been live for about 45 minutes. When you go and do water work, one of the things that spirit move is how genuine, the kind of emotions you put. Let me tell you something. Spirits, not be all these things when you carry spirit, they look. Yes, it's necessary because why? Sometimes you need to give offerings. But you see that depth of your heart. What is it you have brought? What is yours? What do they call it? Is it supplications? Supplications, Abi? What is God? Do you know that there was a lady that I went to do her water appeasement, and we were appeasing her water spouse, her spiritual spouse. Do you know this girl was praising her spiritual husband? I was having goosebumps. She started praising the spiritual husband that she did not know when she started crying. She did not know when she started crying. There are some moods you will get into in terms of expressing emotions. You become very emotional physically. Some of una not sabi praise spirits. One of the fastest weakness spirit have is praises. Praises. Some of you have altar. You will never go there and be some of you are very good in writing love letter, but you see those words that you use to compliment man, you will never use it to compliment spirits. When you reach time to pray, you lost word, you don't even know what to say. But when you carry phone like this, you want to test your boyfriend or your husband. Oh Lori, my king, the love of my life, my first crown, the one that makes me see even when there is no light. You will write everything. The man go read the message, go say, "Chai, Obim, love sweet." But when you reach your spirit, when they give you life, they give you money, they give you everything. You will come and ask me, Oma, what will I say? How will I pray the prayer? It's those people that used to annoy me pass. Oma, what will I say? How will I say it? How will I pray the prayer? I will be teaching you how to pray to your spirit guides. But when you find man, Oma, no, they teach you how to toast the man. Some of you, the husbands you married today, now you toast them. Yes, some of you are so good with words. Some of you are so good with words. They know they teach you that one. People are laughing. It's the truth. They don't teach you how to express emotion. But when it comes to your spirit guide, you will come and ask me, Oma, please do a voice note for me. Tell me how to pray with Nzu. How will I pray with native chalk? Oma, please do a voice note for me now. I don't know how to do. How will I start? How will I end? But when you want to collect money from that your boyfriend, Oma, no, they teach you that one. That is why they say because of physical money and Angola. Do you know that your highest wealth is from your spirit guides? If you are looking for money from your physical people, your physical companions, and you know the words to say. Imagine when you say those words right to your spirit guides, everywhere goes stew. Do you know that there are some people that have not settled their water people or settled their spirit guides, but things are going well for them? Things are going well. Do you know why? Because they have a constant relationship with their spirit guides. They have it. You that have gone to mountain of fire, all the deliverance church in this life, you have delivered, done spiritual spouse deliverance. But you, after like that, after you have casted and bind and destroyed them, you have used fire to burn them. Now you come to Oma's life and tell me that my spiritual husband is not what? My spiritual husband is not blessing me. How will things go? How will they bless you? No, just tell me how they will bless you. How? You cannot praise your spirit guides. I'm telling you people that you try this thing. Some of you just need to what? Take out time. If you are ashamed, do you know the spirits that are following you are always with you? Whether you are in the toilet, if it's in the toilet, you can do it there. Do it. Sit down and pray spirits. Even if you don't know the name of the spirits, my spiritual husband, hey, my first love, the crown on my head, the ground. Man, not they teach now how to praise man. Eh? Try it. Yes, love your spiritual husband more than your husband. Because if you love your spiritual husband more than your husband, he will make your husband to love you more. Because he will enter your husband so that your husband will be pampering you. But by the time you go and love your husband more than your spiritual husband, that marriage will scatter. They will be using that your husband. Your spiritual husband will use that your husband to show you Shege Pro Max. Yes. Honey? Really? Alright? Should we go home? I'm telling you the truth. After death, what happens to the... I always say something that the way it is here on earth, that is how it... You see, you people think that you are seeing human beings and spirit and this thing. There is another world. There is another world after death. Yes. That's why you see that what? Spirit husband, they get multiple wives. But they get the one they love pass. Spirit husbands and spirit wife, they have multiple spouses. Because why? Thank you. Thank you for replying that, my love. Thank you so much for the gift. Oh, thank you, Sonny Mark. So please, back to the topic, right? Because if I enter... You say me, I'm jealous, so make you not try me. Hey, some people... Do you know that some of you, because of your... There are some of you that cannot marry. There are some of you. How to know she has a spiritual husband? Every human being on earth have a spiritual husband. If you don't have spiritual husband, you cannot reincarnate. Every human being on this earth have spiritual husband and wife. Every human being. If you like, do minus you plus you minus you. It is what it is. I will call spade a spade and not a working tool. There are some that are more active than some. You can reject it from now till tomorrow, but if you reject it, I will activate your own. to start work, to start what? Even aboki, even pastors, they have spiritual wife, they have spiritual husband. If you like, some of you are so quick to utter things without even having knowledge. Some of you lack knowledge. A lot of you are not very knowledgeable. So when you are not knowledgeable and you are still not open to learn, you are still not open to learn. There was a particular guy that I said, go and settle your spiritual husband. Because the guy is doing well, he told me he does not have spiritual wife. I said, you don't have spiritual wife? He said, yes. He doubted me and made me feel like I didn't know what I was saying. I picked up native chalk and I said, if this man has spiritual wife, I call his spiritual wife from today, let it begin to make him know that he has spiritual wife. The next day, the man called me. He said, what did you do? I said, I just made your spiritual wife to remember you.
From France.
From France, thank you. You remember? He's from France. And he started begging me that he does not want to see her again. I said, it's too late. She has remembered your case fine. So if you come here and come and shout, I don't have spiritual life, the day when the problem will start, Oma will not even be available to attend to you that time. So back to it, I'm not talking about spiritual wife and spiritual husband because that topic is very deep. That topic is very deep. Some of you have multiple spiritual spouse, not even one. Not even one. Some of you have even more than two. Some of you have three. Which making which oath? Okay, now I understand what you're saying. Some of you have more than three. And you will be, every day you are settling only water on. You don't know that you have earth. You don't know that you have spiritual husband from your father's side and from your mother's side. Some of you, the deities there are married to the daughters. The deities are married to the sons. But some of you are settling only spiritual water husband, water wife. What happened to the land one? What happened to the land one? Some of you, the spiritual husband that they are separating you from is the one, the deity in your father's house. How do you survive? Can you remove the DNA from your gene? Can you stop being a descendant of that village? No. So the moment they do that separation for you, they have given you problem because it means that they are backing you from your what? Your DNA. Yes. Some of you, because one thing that you people don't understand is that there are deities that were placed in the right place to what? To guide the girl child, to protect the girl child, to protect the boy child in the days of our forefathers. Now these deities stand as what? A protection shield to the descendants of that vicinity, that community. Right? There are some people that the villagers sat down and maybe they used to rape their daughters and they said they are going to meet this deity, that they are putting all the female children of this community under this deity. Now the deity now marries all the children, all the daughters and the son. There are some deities that are dual energy. Some deities have female and male energy. Now, the male side is marrying the daughters. The female side is marrying the sons. Now, what that deity did that for was because he wants to stand as a protection so that a man that is unmarried to the daughter of that village cannot carry the child without marrying that girl. Thank you. They did those deities in such a way that before you will marry a daughter from that place, you must pay her bride price. And when you want to pay her bride price, thank you, darling, for the gift. Rituals, there are certain rituals that will be done in that community. So that deity was standing like a protection shield for the children of that village. Now, Christianity came and they did not reverse that thing that was done. Some of you that are there shouting, I don't have spiritual wife, I don't have spiritual husband. You are still married to that deity. And the moment you start thinking of having marriage or relationship, that deity rises up. Because why? He was sent to guide the children. Nobody will sleep with you without paying your bride price. So the moment somebody starts sleeping with you without paying your bride price, the deity goes for that man. The deity goes for that woman. Yes, because why? They feel like you are, the deity will see that you are coming to what? Steal from his children. They go for you. Say, me, I don't want spiritual wife, and he even has. Some of you will go and be doing well, that matter is too deep. If I should start telling you people, some of you, the major answer to your problem is where you are running from. Some of you can never be free because you refuse to go to your village. You see, some of you can, if you like, do spiritual work from now till Nazareth. That problem, it cannot leave you until you carry yourself and go to that your village. Let them rectify your case. Even me, Oma, cannot help you. Some of you, the answers to your puzzle is in your father's village. Some of you is in your mother's village. And you know, the funniest thing about those things, that those deities, they always come as a giant man. They always come as a giant man. Very tall, very huge. You can't even see his face. Oh God. I'm just laughing at some of you because why? You are very, 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 very shallow spiritually. Then the ones, let me tell you something. The ones that the deities, I'm exposing some secrets for you. The deities that are spiritual husbands, they are always very tall and huge. While the ones that are from the water are very neat, clean. They like perfumes. You see them, sometimes they come in all those like Davido face. They will come in like Arab king. Those are water husbands. It shock you. Don't let them shock you, my darling. Spirituality is deep. Some of you have dreamt and you see Davido. You will see sometimes water husbands, when they come with celebrity face. Some of them will come Arab looking guys, neat, clean guys, smelling nice, neat. But when the deities don't want to come, giant. I can't make her drink water. Water husband does not have sex with you. It's the deities. Yes. Water husband don't sleep with their spouses. Now the deities. Yes, so they are fine. See, water husband, they clean and they don't stay for so long. Before you know, they don't go. Before you know, they don't go. Before you know, they don't go. They don't always stay for long. Honey? We'll start going now. Let me round off the live so we'll start going home. See all of them now. They know say they get spiritual husband. Some of you, every time you dream of Davido, You dream of one person, one celebrity. One celebrity is giving you money. One celebrity is doing this. One celebrity is doing that. Sometimes they will come in Arab form. They will wear white. That they will put that Arab band in their hair, wearing that white jalamia. I beg, I dey go my house. I think some of you say you don't have spiritual spouse. Now all of you are confessing. I think you will see people that have spiritual spouse. How come all of you are not saying you have spiritual spouse? I thought people see people that have spiritual spouse. Suddenly, all of you have begun to remember that you saw your spiritual spouse. Every human being, if you don't have spiritual spouse, you cannot reincarnate. Be you a Christian, be you a pastor, be you a pope, you have a spiritual spouse. It's just that some are more active than some. You just be like man when get plenty girlfriend. He get the one when he like. He get the one when go your free. You know say your girlfriend dey cheat, but you leave her for there. But he get the one be say even if you are cheating, he will scatter everything for you. See, I'm having goosebumps. God. There's some that are very active, yes. Yes. That's it, guys. There's some that are very active. There are some that are not active. I say everybody. If you are a man, you have a spiritual wife. If you are a woman, you have a spiritual husband. Everybody have spiritual husband. Some have more than one. Some have two. Some have three. Me, I have three. If not even four, safe. Yes. Because I have my own from water. I have the one following me from my father's village. I have the one following me from my mother's village. Some of you have multiple. All of us now shower. Do you understand? And some of you will say that because you have spiritual husband, you cannot marry ever in this life. I'm married. Happily, beautiful, very sweet one, self. That is because why? I am in good terms with my spiritual spouses. They will bring the one that will pamper you. But if you are not in the good terms with your spiritual spouse, sometimes you will never have a good relationship. You will never, and if you marry, they will use that one to what? Show you what is called Shege Pro Max. You will suffer. Like my first marriage, I suffered because I was not in good terms with my spiritual spouse. So they were using the man to show me Shege. Hi, I suffered. Kai. Yes. That's why I pity those of you that what? I pity those of you that what? Have done divorce. Do you know that if they do divorce for you and divorce the deity, divorce you from the deity in your father's house, hey, the kind of suffer you will suffer, you will begin to ask yourself, who sent me to come to this life? Because everywhere we lock after that walk. Everywhere we lock after that walk. I pity some of you. Your problem is long. You're on a long thing. It is better you are even owing your spiritual spouse than you going to divorce. You going to divorce. See? Yes. Excuse me. Right? So some of you, if you know that you have done divorce, you know Alma cannot see you all. Deep down, the worst thing you can do to yourself is deceive yourself by yourself. I'm fine, darling. The worst thing you can do to yourself is deceive yourself by yourself. You know say the work when they do for you na separation, go dey beg. Go and be beg. You gotta write love letter. Let me teach you people how to write love letter to your spiritual spouse. If rain is falling, right? See them. I know you both come and leave. I want to go home. You see it. You see it. Let me tell you people the truth. Divorcing spiritual husband is the biggest mistake anybody can make. It's the biggest mistake anybody can make. There are some spiritualists that don't know, right? They will say you have bad spiritual one that you will divorce. Hi! They told me to. That's why I told you that sometimes your spirit guide will allow you to go through those processes so that you will learn from the mistake, because you were called to rescue people that will what? Fall into this line. Imagine if I did not go through all this process. I will not know what I'm saying. Do you know that there are some people, there are some spiritualists that what have done separation for spiritual husband? That spiritual husband went to unalive the spiritualist. Sweetie, boo boo. Yeah, now let's go. Do you know they will come for that spiritualist? Yeah, I see this one say tell us about the rain. Not to like love. I won't tell you people. That is exactly what I want to understand. What is ninth husband? That's what they made me to believe. Which one is ninth husband? They will tell me that there is one that I saw one video one time say there are some spiritual husband that you attract by yourself. If you sleep naked, there are some things that are not that I just see certain things and I just like, what is this person saying? What is this person saying? They say if you sleep naked as a woman, you attract spiritual husband. What is that? What is that? Eh? At least some of us went to school, we are learned. If they are saying certain things, you yourself will think about it. It doesn't make sense. But I just explained to you why you have a spiritual spouse as a deity. I explained it just now. Honey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. Guys. Right? There are some people like that. You say, please wait small. He said, don't go. You will say people are seeing the time. I'm still in the office, so this is to 11. Anyway, my house is not far. Please, I have questions. There are some of you, I just explained to you why that deity in your house, in your community, is a spiritual spouse to you. I just explained it to you. I should go home and continue. I don't come live every night too, right? They say let's be doing the live while you go. I should be in the car and be talking. You are not serious. Why? Now that is why some of you, as I have serious questions, please. Right? Okay, hold on. Now some of you don't understand that it's not only water husband you have. You have connection with what? You came from a village. Some of you just think that it's only water spirits that is following. You still have earth following you. The deity Nko. You have a village from your father's side. You have village from your mother's side. All those sides are not idle now. They will still be following you because why? You are from a community. Yes. Do you know that there are some villages that the major deity that they follow, that follows them, is a water spirit? Yes. There was a particular person I don't know, I was directing her on how to do her water work. And she told me that, he said, tell us the love lady, I will not teach you, go away. People should go away, I will not teach you that one. But all of you will go and be praying, learning for, so that people will write later. There is nothing like ninth spiritual husband. I don't know where you people got that one from. That some people say ninth spiritual husband is the one that witches give you. Which they give person spiritual husband?
Not right to you.
Witches they give person spiritual husband, ninth own. Don't decluster your head from that. And that's how they told me that that I have bad spiritual husband, that I should buy spiritual husband image and go and put it in dustbin for 7 days. Kai sukumbos. I've heard that thing before. Sukumbos. Only what is sukumbos? Succubus.
The what Catholic church?
Okay, it's what Catholic people. See, I'm telling you the truth. I'm not playing. There's some people from Delta State. You people know what I'm talking about. They told me that I should go and carry, that I have bad spiritual husband, that I should carry the image of the spiritual husband and put it in the dustbin for 7 days before I will collect it. There is a way they do that ritual. All those people that are from Delta State, people should make it look like I'm not mad now. Is that not what they tell you people? Now, guess what? I found out that the deity, that spiritual husband they are seeing, now deity for my papa village. That's the deity that they are seeing as spiritual husband, the bad one. Because, see, let me tell you, some of these deities, deity not get soft spirit like water spirit. They will deal with you mercilessly. The deity, the spiritual husband they say I should go and put in dustbin is that deity in my father's house that is following me as a spiritual husband. That's the bad one that they are seeing in the alpha. Because some of all these spiritualists would not tell you to go and settle the deity. Do you know that there are deities that are not in your father's house, but in the community? There are deity that governs the children of that land. They are not even in your father's compound. Do you know that? You people will come to my life. People will not gift me. People will be packing knowledge. People will not give me, people will not tap, people will not share the life. Is that not wickedness from the pit of hell? Thank you for the gifts, my darlings. Some of you have packed knowledge that on your 10 years of going to church, you don't know this knowledge, but you will not gift me. You will not share the life. Thank you for sharing, Nengi. But Nengi, you say you don't have spiritual husband. You have. Why? Fine girl, why are you saying you don't have spiritual husband? Shell baby, I love you. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. This is how it should be coming. This is how it should be coming. It encourages me. Thank you. If you cannot gift, tap. Those that can give gifts. Let us do what did they call it? What they used to call it? It's not tap. Yes. There are some of you that are tired of doing spiritual work. You know why? You don't do spiritual work, but that spiritual husband still keeps coming up. You have done what? If you have been doing spiritual husband, spiritual wife settlement, divorce, and some of you will divorce today, we still come up next week in Alpha. You know why? It's a deity, my darling. It's a deity. Go home. Go home. Some of you, the answer to your problem is in your father's village. That's why when pastor will lay hand on you, he say, your problem is coming from your father's house. That is what they are telling you. Insibidi. Guys, let me go home, right? I'm going to come back live maybe tomorrow or next. Let me go home. It's so 11. He said no. Yes. Not be everything that they do for spiritualist shrine. Go home. Go home. And you know the funniest thing is that what? Some of all those deities, the settlement not even dey there. It's not expensive. Sometimes when you go to this deity, they will just say, go and buy nzu, buy cola, buy 7 cola, buy a hot drink, bring. You will come there, they'll do the prayer. That spiritual husband that you have been battling with for 28 years of your life, it stops. It stops. That sex you are having every day of your life, it stops. Because the more you keep having sex, the more your finances scatter, your life scatters. I cannot go while the life is on now. People are making me feel bad. Yes. Yes. There's sometimes it's like that. There are some of you that have gone to do water settlement and you did not go and settle that deity in your father's house. That's your water work with pause. It looks like nothing is happening in your life. Hello? Yes. It looks like nothing is happening in your life because you have not settled one part. That's why I always say water settlement is last. It is last. Some of you have called, the first thing you want to do is to rush and go and settle water. What happened to the land deities? What happened to the land deities? You settle the land first. When you have settled the land, you now have backup. I mean, you don't know that there are fake spiritualists that can carry you to the water and take your water glory. But when you don't settle land, you get backup. By the time when you go, they go expose, those deities will expose that spiritualist before you reach there. Some of you will go and what? Settle water. Some of you will go and settle water. And your land. Then when you finish settling water, you are sitting down and shouting. You are sitting down and shouting, Oma, I've settled my water for 2 years now, no results. How you go take see results when you are still a spiritual debtor? The land where you came from. Why do you think if they want to do agu, they need land from your father and your mother's side? Because why? They are bringing the two spirits together. That's why it is very important in your journey. I beg go. Man are not beat any priestess. So yes, it is very important. Yes. But some of you don't know these things. They will just tell you, go and settle your water people. It's your water people that are doing you. It's your water people that are doing you, forgetting that you have land. Did you fall from the sky? Don't you have village? Did your father not come from a village? Did your mother not come from a village? Some of you are even lucky. It's even easy for you because your father and your mother is from the same village. My father and my mother happen not to come from the same village. So I had to go to the two. And the two deities were calling me from there. You see it? Anyway, it is past 11. I need to go, right? For those of you that are not following my page, please follow my page so that when I go live, you will know. Some of you that are not always, that don't get notification when I come live, please click on the notification icon so that anytime I come live, you get a notification and it tells you when I come live. Please, if you are not following me, kindly follow. I wish I could stay. Sometimes I stay on this my life till 1, but it's late, so I have to go, right? My husband took medication. He's not fine. My husband is not feeling too well. So I need to go and take care of him. Till then, please stay well and stay out of trouble. May your chi continue to guide you. Good night.